Hi, Tracy here from the West Grey Public Library. Welcome to our gentle yoga session today. So when you're ready, just take the time to get your chair set up, just making sure that it feels secure on the floor. Coming to the edge of the seat so that you're not slouching back into the chair, but that you can sit up nice and tall, length through the spine, and that the feet are planted down on the ground. So you can have your shoes on or off, whatever you're most comfortable with. Just a reminder that all of the sessions are on the Facebook page here, but they're also as well posted on our YouTube channel where you can reference them at other times as well. So just take a moment when you come to sitting on your chair, just grounded through your feet, have a little bit of space between the knees and the legs. And relax through the shoulders and just resting the arms and the hands on the lap. Just take a moment to perhaps close your eyes. Find a little more length to the back of your neck, as if there were just a gentle string drawing up from the crown of the head, just finding a little bit more length to the spine. Just take a moment just to check in how it is you're feeling right now. Just noticing any sensation in the body, any chatter in the mind. Noticing if you could perhaps relax the jaw or the throat a little more as you invite a nice slow, even breath in and out of the nostrils. Relaxing the chest and the upper back with each breath in and out. Maybe inviting the breath to move into the soft parts of the belly. Just slowing the breath down, noticing any tension in around the torso. And then when you're ready, just begin to lift the chin up towards the sky. Just dropping the head back, just comfortably here. Feeling a little bit of a stretch to the front of the throat and the neck. We'll place the hands on the chest and just pulling down gently here. Breathing into the front of the throat. And then take your time, we'll drop the chin down. And stretching the back of the neck. And then lifting the head up, and then just turning the head from side to side. And as you turn the head from side to side, allow the eyes as well to reach perhaps a little beyond where the head turns. So if you turn to the left, can the eyes also begin to gaze towards the left, perhaps a little further? Often in times of stress or anxiety or a lot of mental kind of processing throughout the day, the eyes can get really fixed in a stuck position forward. So it's nice to just exercise the eyes a little bit as you turn the head and the neck. If you experience some tension in the upper neck, so just relax that for a moment. We'll bring the hands here to the upper neck and we'll just give ourselves a little squeeze to the upper neck and shoulders. So these muscles that can get a little bit tight and tense, we call these our accessory breathing muscles. And if we're not inviting deep, kind of full breaths into the body, we start to use some of the muscles up in the neck and in around the head, which can create a little bit of tension, neck pain, headaches, things like that. So just squeezing here, maybe a little bit of pressure with the fingertips underneath the back of the head, where the occipital ridge is there, so that bony part that sort of protrudes out the back, just massaging along there with the tips of the fingers. Nice. And then just relax that down. So we're just going to rub the palms of the hands together. So we have a nerve in our body that's called the vagus nerve. Vagus meaning wandering nerve. It's one of the longest nerves in our body. And really helpful in stimulating this nerve can help to just relax the nervous system, especially if we have a lot of thinking and planning going on, or even just worry and stress. So one of the exercises that's really wonderful to stimulate the vagus nerve is humming. So this is called the bumblebee breath. So what we're going to do is we're just going to place the hands over the ears. And just in your breath cycle, we're going to turn our exhales into the sound of a hum. So just notice now, you can maybe close your eyes and just feel your breath in and out. Relax the jaw, find a little bit of space between the upper teeth and the lower teeth. And you may even just lightly touch the tongue behind the teeth at the front. So what we'll do is just take a full breath in together, a full breath out, and then for 5 breaths on your exhale, turn your breath into the sound of a hum. So just in your pace, when you're finished, you can just rest your hands down in your lap. So taking a breath in and turning your exhale to a hum. Doing this 5 times. When you've completed that, you've paused, just take a moment just to notice how that feels. And then taking the fingertips to the collarbone, just feeling where the collarbone is here, moving down just to just an inch or so below the collarbone. You'll feel a little divot, and if you put a little bit of pressure there, it may even be a little tender. We're just going to do a little bit of tapping here. So just alternating a tapping point here. Just allowing that to just kind of vibrate in the chest. Again, just allowing the breath to be nice and slow, relaxed. Maybe closing the eyes here, feeling that vibration through the body. And then release that, just relaxing the hands, just noticing. And then we'll bring the arms out to the side. Take a breath in as you reach up. And as the palms are facing towards each other, we're just going to release a little bit of energy through the upper body. So you're going to squeeze the hands and then flick the fingers as if you're flicking water off the hands. So doing this just a few times, just getting into a pace that feels comfortable. Squeezing and then flicking the hands. And then bring the hands down in front with the palms facing towards each other, and same thing. Just maybe you can bend at the elbows a little bit. And then send the arms out to the side, and same thing, just that flicking. And then shake that out, shaking the shoulders, the elbows, and the hands. And then we'll take the right hand and bring it behind your back. So just resting it there. And then dropping your ear to the left. We'll take the left hand and bring it to the chest, just below the collarbone. And just pulling down gently here. And then maybe turning the chin up towards the sky and down towards the floor. And just moving between those two places with the head and neck. And find a place that feels like a comfortable stretch. And then with that hand, just massaging down the neck muscle from the ear down towards the shoulder. Applying as much pressure as it feels comfortable. Maybe even a little bit of squeezing or tapping. Nice, and then releasing the left hand. Take the right arm all the way up overhead. And then slightly leaning over to the left. Then we'll take the left hand again, cross the body, and just massaging in between the rib cage here. So with the tips of your fingers, just massaging all the way up even into the armpit space, maybe even into the chest, the rib cage, and takes up this whole area. So just some of those muscles that can get a little bit tight here, so just making space for a bigger breath. Maybe a little bit of tapping on that side. Nice, and then release that down. Just taking notice of how that side feels in comparison to the left. Then we'll take the left hand behind the back, dropping the ear to the right, and then just turning the chin towards the sky, turning the chin down towards the ground. Also taking that right hand on the chest, the left side, and just pulling down just gently here. Find a comfortable place to be in that stretch, and then using the right hand just to massage down from the ear towards the shoulder, down the neck. Maybe tapping or squeezing, just allowing the breath to be soft. Nice, release that. Left arm all the way up towards the sky as you reach up and slightly over to the right. Take the right hand now and just begin to massage between the rib cage on the left side. So just finding the space between the ribs, just a little bit of pressure, maybe tapping or patting if that feels better for you, all the way up into the armpit and chest space and down the side of the body. Nice, and reaching up and relax that down, relaxing the hands and arms, and just noticing again the difference between the right and the left. And then we'll bring the hands together and clasp them and press the palms forward. And then tuck the tailbone and the chin and round through the spine and take a full breath into your back body. Inhale, reaching up towards the sky as you grow tall. Exhale, the hands come down. We'll do that a few times. Clasping the hands, pressing forward as you round. Stretching the back. Inhale, rising up. You may even move to a little bit of a back bend here. And then the hands come down to the side. We'll do 3 more like that. Pressing forward as you round and stretch the back. Press into the feet as you rise up, maybe to a bit of a back bend. And arms come down to your side. Clasping, pressing forward. Inhale, rising up. And arms down at your side. And then our last one here. Clasping, pressing the palms forward, rounding the spine, tucking the chin, reaching up to that back bend, and arms down at your side. Nice, let's roll the shoulders a few times. up and back. And then this time, we'll lift the shoulders up towards the ears and we'll hold them here. And then we're gonna scrunch the face up. So scrunch out the muscles of your face, make a funny face here. And just tighten everything up, tighten everything up. Again, this helps to stimulate that vagus nerve, and then release everything down. We'll do that one more time. Draw the shoulders up towards the ears, make a funny face, scrunch everything up. Tighten your jaw and your eyes and your cheeks, and then release that down. Nice. We'll find a little bit of space here between the feet and the knees, where you feel comfortable and sturdy on the edge of your chair. We'll rise the arms up overhead here. And then your right arm is going to come down, grabbing onto the side of your chair, maybe even the back of your chair. And then you're going to reach over to the right side with your left arm. So you're actually just going to reach as if you're reaching for something. So you find a rotation to your spine. And then while you're here, turn your head to gaze over the right, and then turn your eyes towards the right. And then take an inhale here, and then we'll exhale as you reach up towards the sky, and we'll lift the chest and gaze towards the left hand as you reach it back behind you, and then turn your eyes to the left. And then we'll move through that a few times. So your inhale is actually going to be with the rotation and the reach. Turn your head to the right, turn your eyes to the right, and then your exhale lifts you up towards the left and back, turning the head and the eyes. So just moving through that a few times here in the pace of your breath. This movement of crossing the body and turning the eyes as well is really helpful for the nervous system and this integration of the right and the left hemispheres of the brain. So just turning rotation and turning around, reaching up, just as far as it's comfortable for your shoulder. You may even feel a nice stretch in the low back or the shoulder blade here as you do this. Nice, and then reaching up and then relax that arm down. Just take a moment to notice how you feel from one side to the other. And then we'll reach the arms up, both overhead. And then the left hand's going to come down to grab for the side of the chair or the back of your chair, wherever gives you a little bit of support. Start to turn through your spine and reach towards the left. So reach to that left, feel that stretch in your back, your rib cage. Turn to gaze towards the left, and then also turn the eyes towards the left. This will be your inhale into the back of your body, and then your exhale lifts the chest up towards the sky as you reach back behind you and turn your eyes and your gaze to the right. Reaching to the left, turn the head and the eyes, take your full breath in, and then again your exhale reaches you up and over, turning the eyes and the gaze to the right. Moving through this at the pace of your breath. Again, just noticing if the eyes have sort of fixated just in the moving with the body. Can you as well turn the eyes as you reach with the gaze? Nice, and then reaching up and bringing the arms down to relax. You can bring the knees and the feet back in towards a comfortable distance. Just take a moment here again to notice how that feels and how that's settled into your body. Do you notice the breath moving deeper into the rib cage or even into the back of your body? And then we'll just move through one more exercise together. We'll lift the right knee and then bring the left hand to press into that knee. And then release that, lift through the left knee and press the right hand onto the knee. Again, just really simple movement here to stimulate some of the muscles around the seat and the hips, the legs, but also this cross-body movement. Again, just touching in, stimulating both hemispheres of the brain. We can get a little stuck maybe in thinking and analyzing. Just opening up for creativity and self-expression. Just gentle lifts, gentle pressing. Gentle rotation to your spine with this as well. And then release from that. We'll bring the arms out to the side again. Take a full breath in as you reach up overhead. Exhale, press the palms down and maybe slightly back behind you. We'll do that 3 more times. Just a full breath in as you reach up. Full breath out as you press back and down. Our last full breath here, nice and slow and deep. Exhaling long and slow, completely to empty here. And then relaxing the hands and the arms, maybe closing the eyes and just take a moment to check in and just feel the sensations in your body, the movement of your breath, and any changes from when we first began today. And just opening the windows to your eyes. Thank you for joining me here today. And just a reminder that these are always on stay on the page here, the Facebook page, but they're also posted on our YouTube channel for future reference. Thank you for practicing along with me. I look forward to seeing you again next Thursday at 4 o'clock. Have a great afternoon. Bye-bye.